Hey everyone, so today I'm taking a little break from my 10-part flash course Light It Right to give you a little review of the Maono Wave T5 microphone system. What I've got is the combo pack, which gives you dual microphones, a receiver, and a wireless charging case. So, full disclosure, Maono kindly did send this over to me, but these are all my own thoughts with no pressure, and spoiler alert, I'm pretty impressed. Stay tuned and you'll find out exactly why. So, what do I get in the box? First up is two tiny transmitters. And when I say tiny, I really do mean they're tiny. Yet somehow they feel sturdy and like they could take a drop or two. But no, I'm definitely not going to try it out just yet. You also get one receiver for your camera, one with a USB-C connector, and one with a lightning connector for whatever brand of mobile phone that you've got. The kit also comes with lightning, USB, and a 3.5mm jack adapter. You also get a really smart and compact charging case, all the clips you need to attach it to yourself for recording, two dead cat wind protectors, and some magnetic pads so you can stick these little microphones literally anywhere. On top of that, you also get a really nice hard carry case that all of this kit fits into. And it should stop any bumps or scrapes whilst they're living in your camera bag. The best thing for me about these little microphones, and the kit in general in fact, is it's all really compact. Each of the transmitters only weigh about 9 grams. They're so small in fact you quite often forget you're wearing them, and they don't stick out like a sore thumb when you're using them out in public. Couple that with the charging case and you get up to 30 hours of battery life. You get roughly 9 hours from each transmitter, plus the top-ups that the case gives you, which makes it absolutely ideal for long shoots or travelling where charging points may not be that accessible. Okay, now let's talk about the sound. The Maono Wave T5 records at 48 kHz in 24-bit audio. It handles up to 120 decibels SPL, and it claims an 80 decibel signal to noise ratio. So what does that mean in plain English? It means I get detailed, clean recordings even when the atmosphere gets a little bit noisy. There's also a hardware-based environmental noise cancelling chip with 3 modes and 14 levels that you can control directly from the Maono app, which is free to download. So whether I'm indoors in the studio, outdoors, or even sat in a coffee shop, I can dial in the noise cancellation to suit the environment. And you may have noticed from it being clipped on my shirt, but I'm going to be using it to record all of the audio for this video, so you're going to get to hear the sound quality firsthand. So the setup for me was ridiculously easy. I turned on the receivers, I turned on the transmitters, and everything just paired and worked straight out of the box. There's a one-click mute button and a long press that I can set up to either start and stop recording or even snap pictures on my phone, which is really useful when I'm shooting solo. The receiver supports USB-C, Lightning, and a 3.5mm TRS. So whether I'm using an iPhone, an Android phone, or my mirrorless camera, I'm covered. Also, if you are using Android devices, you can even charge the phone whilst recording using USB OTG. So from my time using it, I can honestly say it's extremely user-friendly, and the sound quality is a serious step up from built-in microphones. I've found the magnetic attachments to be really strong, the build quality is solid, and the noise cancellation is really effective without making voices muffled, which you do find on some other mic brands. So for any creator that's looking for mobility and quality, this unit ticks a lot of boxes at a very reasonable price. At the time of recording, you can pick up all of this kit for a very reasonable £88 in the UK. So now let's compare the very popular DJI Mic Mini. On paper, I'm not going to lie, both are really good. But here's where I find the Maono T5 stands out. It's got adjustable noise cancellation, which gives me so much more control when I'm recording. The total battery life with the wireless charging case is a bit longer than what I've seen on some of the DJI kits. And this one's probably the most important for a lot of people. It comes in at a lot lower price than the equivalent kit with the DJI Mic Mini. That being said, if you're already deep into the DJI ecosystem, their accessory support is really strong. But for me, given what I shoot and on my budget, the Maono T5 feels like a really smart choice. So for me, the Maono T5 Wave has a serious amount of pros. These include pro-level audio quality at a low price point, excellent battery life and a charging case, dual transmitters included out of the box, strong magnetic mounting and flexible mounting options, and finally, multi-device capacity. You can use it with your phone, your camera, or even your laptop. There are a couple of things I've noticed that they could improve on. I mean, the manual could be a little bit clearer, especially when it comes to setting things up with your camera, and some of the firmware updates need to be done manually. Yes, these are minor things in the grand scheme, but they are worth mentioning. But in no way would this stop me picking up one of these mics. This little microphone has so many options and real-world uses. But this is how I'm planning to use it on this YouTube channel. There are just so many options, including on-location gear reviews, guest interviews where there's going to be no cable clutter and solid pro-level audio for both people, some outdoor walk and talks, as it gives me mobility and confidence that the microphone's going to keep up, and maybe even some daily vlogs. Having a lightweight setup like this means I'm more likely to pull out a microphone than not. I especially like that long press remote option. When I'm shooting solo, I don't want to be fumbling with my gear. I just want to be able to press a button and it works. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you have, then don't forget to hit that like button. And also, why not subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, including wedding photography tips, flash tips, and gear reviews. Let me know in the comments, are you considering upgrading your mic? I'll have this one linked in the description below, so feel free to have a look and grab one while you can. And one last time, don't forget to check out my latest series, Light It Right. We're currently on lesson 5, so why not give it a watch and catch up with all of the other episodes that you may have missed. This series is aimed at helping you master the use of your flash during a wedding day. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.